Madison Elementary. Today I want to share a story with you that I'm a really big fan of. It's called Jabari Jumps, and this is written and illustrated by Gaia Cornwell. And it's a story about a little boy who's a little nervous to try something new. It's probably the reason why I chose this book because sometimes I get a little nervous when it's time to try something new. And it's the decisions that we make that really can affect us. So let's see what happens to Jabari. Jabari jumps. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed the swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, said Jabari, so I'm not scared at all. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms and bent their knees and sprang up, up, up. And then they dove down, down, down. Splash! Looks easy, Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. That's a high dive. Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder and looked up. You can go before me if you want, he told the kid in front of him, behind him. I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do. Jabari thought and thought. Jabari started to climb up and up. This ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, he said to his dad. Stretching is very important, said his dad. Now, has anybody here ever gotten a little sidetracked and tried to do a whole bunch of other things to avoid the hard thing? Yeah, I've done that before too. I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath and I tell myself I am ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and feels a little like a surprise. Oh, Jabari loved surprises. Jabari took a deep breath and felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tips of his toes. Jabari looked up and he began to climb up and up and up and up until he got to the top. Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. Do you think he's going to jump? What do you guys think? His toes curled around the rough edge. Let's see what he does. Whew, I like how the illustrator made this picture right here because you kind of feel like you're up there on the board looking down. Oh, the people look so tiny far away. It makes me feel like I'm there with Jabari. Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. I love surprises, he whispered. He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees. Then he sprang up off the board, flying. Jabari hit the water with a splash. Down, down, down he went, and then back up. Whoosh. I feel like he looks really proud of himself here. Probably a lot of fun, too. Jabari, you did it, said his dad. I did it, said Jabari. I'm a great jumper. And you know what? What? Said his dad. Surprise double backflip is next. And that is the end of our story. So, again, I picked this story because sometimes I can connect with Jabari. I feel like when there are new things coming up, sometimes I get a little nervous too. But I love how at the end Jabari gave himself some self talk and did it with the help from his dad too. But it's important too when you finally accomplish those things, you remind yourself like, wow, that wasn't so bad, or wow, that ended up being really fun. And that can help you with the next hard thing that you might face. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this story. Have a great rest of the day.